Hello everyone, we're Andy, Ben, Fran and Nils, and today we'd like to tell you about our project TripWiser. So what is TripWiser? It's a mobile application that allows you to plan your multi-city trips, and it also helps you with finding the cheapest flights available for your chosen destinations. TripWiser enables you to directly book and pay for these trips, and also track any price fluctuations of trips that you've added to your watch list. You're notified by these changes via email or directly to your phone via messages. TripWiser also suggests alternative routes if one of your destinations has no available flights. And again, you're notified by these via one of the previously mentioned methods. I'll pass it on to Ben for a quick demo.
Okay, cool. So this is the landing page of our app. So from here, we can click plan your trip. So we'll build a basic trip just for demonstration purposes. And also we're already signed in as well. So we can choose our start location. We'll use London and we'll choose the same end location. You can have different ones, but we'll use the same for this. And we can choose our departure date and how many travelers. Next, we add destinations that we want to visit in between those start and end points. So we can go to Berlin. We can choose our date we want to leave there. And then we can go to Barcelona. And then finally, we'll go to Paris. So you can press on done once we finish adding all the destinations. And this is our overview, which has basic details about that. So now we can search for flights. So this is the flight results page. It shows what flights are available for each leg of our journey. Some legs have multiple flights, so we can choose which one we want by just clicking on them. And we can also see a map view of our trip by clicking here. So from this page now, we can add it to a watch list or we can book. So we'll add it to a watch list and it's instantly added to our watch list in our account area. And we can view our full trip, which has all the legs that we've added and the flights. The app is also built as a PWA. So we can add it to our desktop and use the app from there. Also, one of the features Fran talked about was the alternative flights. We'll demonstrate here, which we already selected stops for our journey, just to cut a bit of time out. So for our journey here, there's no flights to Longan from Paris, and there's no flights from Longan to Barcelona. So this is an invalid leg on our journey. So we use the Skyscanner API here to produce valid alternatives for the users, so they can see that Paris to Berlin and Berlin to Barcelona is a valid route, and this is the price. So we've cut it down to 10 at the moment, and they can go back to the planner now and they know that this route isn't valid and they know they've got alternatives to go from. One thing I didn't talk about, but I'll talk about quickly now, is the booking feature. So once the user has a plan, a trip planned and they've selected their flights, they can book it. The booking is taken via the Stripe API. Once this happens, the user is directed to a confirmation page where they see a transaction number. They're also notified via email and via SMS with the details of it. They can navigate the site via the mobile menu. And that is a very quick run through of our app. I'll pass it over to Nils for an overview of the tech stack.
For our database, we used MongoDB with Mongoose. In the back end, we used Apollo on the server and on the client. We decided to use GraphQL, and we used TypeScript on the back end and on the front end. For email, we used Mailgun. For SMS, we used Twilio. For authorization, we used JWT. And we also used a GraphQL code generator. On the front end, we used the Skyscanner API. For payments, we used the Stripe API. And for maps, we used Google Maps API. For our front-end framework, we decided on React. And for styling, we used CSS.